What's up, guys? Sherlock31 here, bringing you guys a UU match against MistahImprov, or the Lightning Improv. He goes by both names, I guess. His link will be in the description. He's been streaming, I think, every day for the past few days. So check out his channel, and yeah. So, judging by his teams, I do see the Roserade, which could be his lead. But I don't want to send up my Needle Queen just to set up spikes too quickly, and I know that he has other things that can take out, that can be a lead actually. So I'm gonna start off with my Hee Daruma. I know that I can pretty much just go for the U-turn, switch out, and go into whatever poke I want to go into to hopefully wall this Hitmontop. So I do that. I'm just gonna go to my Needle Queen now and take this chance to set up rocks at least. And he goes for the Toxic. Good move, but he should have predicted me to bring out my Needle Queen, just because it is pretty much my kind of lead, I guess. He's going to bring in Stark, which is his Escavalier. Now, I know I can take at least one hit from this thing because I am pretty bulky, so I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake just to see how much damage it'll do. It does maybe a fourth, if that. He goes for the Double Edge. I was thinking the Omega Horn just to predict me to switch out and go into Slowbro, but he does go for the Double Edge, and that does a shit ton of damage. I know I can just because I know I have speed, I can set up a layout of Toxic Spikes, but I'm just gonna go for another Earth Power, knowing that I can probably take one more Escavalier Double Edge. Besides, he's taking a shit ton of damage as well, so I'm gonna go for the Earth Power. He switches out, goes into his Miss Magus, I believe this thing's called, Levitate, so my Earth Power doesn't affect it, and he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. I really don't mind that, because Needle Queen pretty much did his job and set up spikes, and Stealth Rocks, and he doesn't have any Rapid Spinners, so I really don't need my Needle Queen too much more in this match, besides set Toxic Spikes, but he still has his Roserade, so I don't want to do that. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, misses, I hit him with another Ice Beam, doing decent damage. I guess I could have switched out here, went into Weavile and Pursuit Trapped, but I didn't want to take a Will-O-Wisp or a Shadow Ball to my Weavile. So he's gonna bring in his Snorlax on my Ice Beam. Doesn't do too much. Obviously, I think probably has Thick Fat. I don't see immunity too often, so I'm gonna go straight for the Toxic Spike just to set these up now. I do know that he does have his Roserade still, but if I do this, that he definitely has to switch in his Roserade to the next turn, or else he'll get both Toxic poisoned. Or he'll get the full poisoning, you know. So I'm basically hoping that I can just get both layers up, and he's gonna have to switch into Roserade on the next turn, whatever I switch into. And I was kind of scared of the Snorlax. I wasn't sure what kind of Snorlax it was, so I'm still kind of in the dark about what kind this is. I'm just gonna go into my Slowbro now, hopefully just to get the Toxic on him. And I'm just going to go for the Psychic now, just I know he's going to want to switch out because he probably doesn't want to take a Toxic. And he does go into his Roserade, which is perfect because now I can hit this thing with a Psychic and pretty much do a shit ton of damage to him. It does over half, brings him into the yellow, but doesn't do enough to kill. I know this thing probably has Giga Drain or Leaf Storm, and I don't want to take a hit from this, especially since the stab's too effective. So I'm going to switch out here, go to my Snorlax just to take the hit. I am a max special defensive wall, so I know that I can pretty much hit him with a Fire Punch because I do carry the Fire Punch. So that's what my plan was, just to hit him with a Fire Punch. But he actually makes a weird move here. He actually switches out, goes into his Escavalier. I wasn't actually predicting this, but either way, I'm happy with the outcome because I'm able to take out his main physical attacker. I mean, this thing can wreck shop as long as it outspeeds, or I mean, even as a Pursuit Trapper. But so now that thing's gone, he brings in his Hitmontop. I don't want to stay in against this thing, especially since he does get the attack drop, and I'm not sure if he has close combat or not. But I'm guessing he does because he wouldn't bring it in if he didn't, probably. So I'm gonna go to my Hee Daruma. He goes for the Toxic and misses. Kind of sucks for him. I'm just gonna go for the Flare Blitz just to do as much damage as possible to this thing. I know it can take at least one Flare Blitz from me. And he does. It brings him all the way down. It does over half. Brings him to the yellow. Goes to the close combat. I know I can live this at least once. And right now I'm thinking I can either stay in and hit him with another Flare Blitz, or I can switch out and save my Hee Daruma later on, because I know he doesn't have Toxic Spikes on. So I kind of forgot he had Sucker Punch. It was a stupid move. I should have remembered he would have the Sucker Punch. But oh well. It happens sometimes. So I'm gonna bring in my Slowbro now. This could have been a bad move because he's actually able to get a toxic on my Slowbro, which kind of sucks because although I do have the regenerator, I don't want this thing toxic because, I mean, it's Slowbro. Why would you want this thing toxic? So, now that I see he really brings in his Pain Train, which is his Snorlax, I just want to toxic this thing. And at this point, I'm still not sure what kind of Snorlax this is. So, as I toxic him, I noticed that he uses a curse, so it's obviously a curse set. But luckily enough, I carry low kick on my Weavile, so all I pretty much have to do is switch out, bring in my Weavile while he sets up probably another curse. This could have turned out ugly if he didn't set up another curse, so that could have been pretty bad. But luckily enough, I'm able to bring in my Weavile, and he just goes for another curse. I don't think Snorlax has too many priority moves, so even with the +2 defense, I am max attack. I am banded, I believe, as well. So I am going to be able to just finish him off with a low kick. So I mean, I think I get a crit on this as well. I'm not sure if that crit mattered. I didn't run calcs either, but a max attack Weavile with choice banded should do a shit ton to a Snorlax, even if it is at +2 defense. So he's going to bring in his King Joe, which I kind of was scared about this as well. And I know this thing's Resto Chesto because we played a match earlier that DC'd. So I know this thing's Resto Chesto, and he does have the, what do you call it? Dragon Dance. So I'm going to switch out, go to my Zapdos, predicting the Dragon Dance, but he doesn't actually go for it. So I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt now with my Zapdos. Does over half, brings him all the way down to red actually. And at this point, he's going to take this chance to set up a Dragon Dance. Now, I'm pretty sure he can pretty much outspeed me now, especially since I'm carrying the Life Orb instead of a Scarfed or Choiced. So he's going to go for the rest, get back all his HP. I really don't mind that as much because I saw how much my first Thunderbolt did. And this one should do at least half or maybe even more, considering the amount the first one did. And even if he does hit me with a Waterfall next turn, I doubt that he can survive a Choice Banded Ice Shard from my Weavile. So I wasn't too crazy or too upset about the Dragon Dance Waterfall, especially since I still did have Slowbro. So that's what I do. I bring in my Slowbro down just to take any kind of hit. He wants to throw at me. He goes for the Outrage just to get the max attack. I guess that's the best attack he has to hit my Slowbro, since Waterfall is going to be resisted. So, oh my god, sorry. I've been doing a lot of talking today, and but I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. But I'm just gonna go for the Psychic. His Outrage just does not kill my Slowbro. I barely live after poison. I believe 9 HP. That's pretty good. So he's gonna bring in one of his last pokes, which is his Roserade. I can pretty much KO him with a Psychic, but I'm not going to be able to because he does have the Giga Drain. He does get a crit. It didn't matter. They only had 5 HP anyways, so it really didn't matter at that point. And as you can see, there's really no way that he can probably leave this match without Roserade dying. I mean, he still has a chance. I do still have my Snorlax, so I'm just going to bring in Weavile, go straight for the Ice Shard, and that's pretty much going to be a good game because he does have his Miss Magus, but it's only at half health. So, yeah, good game. So, guys, check this guy out. He will be in the, this link will be in the description. Check him out. I will probably maybe stream. I don't know. I know he's probably going to stream today or tomorrow. But, question of the day, what kind of matches would you guys rather see? You know, UU, NU, whatever you guys want to see. I can do RU and OU, whatever you guys want, Ubers. But, yes, that's the end of the match. And, peace, guys.